Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Thank you, Denver, Colorado. It's great to be here in the Mile High City. Quite literally. The 15th step of the gold-plated Capitol building is literally 5,280 feet above sea level. It is also the monumental landmark to make Colorado the first state to legalize. How is it that you people are number one with working out and staying in shape? I'm shocked you aren't all glued to your couches with a box of Married Mountain cookies watching reruns of the Magic School Bus. So I've already had an interesting introduction to the city just by flying into the airport. There is a capstone that was installed by the New World Airport Commission. But there's one problem. There's no such thing as the New World Airport Commission. Google it! There's no official documentation of any of this crap. Then there's also weird shenanigans, like gargoyles in suitcases. Oh, that's pretty cool. And that. Oh, that's just so family friendly. So I got my luggage and I ran outside the airport, and then I saw that thing! His name is Blucifer! That's right, a 32-foot-tall blue horse with glowing red eyes that escaped from the gates of hell. That thing is evil! It fell from its scaffolding and killed the artists that made it. And then they decided, hey, let's make this thing the welcome wagon for everybody who comes to visit the Mile High City. You know where you are! You're in Denver, baby! You're gonna die! So after I got enough holy water to safely make it out of the airport, I found out there's a giant 40-foot bear right outside the convention center. What is your obsession with giant blue animals? This is like Stephen King meets Blue's Clues! And speaking of Stephen King, not too far away from Denver is the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park. That's where Stephen King stayed at when he wrote The Shining. Maybe I should go door to door and be like, here's a ballot! Now vote for me for 2024, or I'll blast your fucking brains in, Wendy! As if the city doesn't have enough nightmare fuel, there is also the danger of high altitude. If you're not careful, you're gonna get a bit woozy. And then what makes it worse is how much beer is available in the city. Over 50 breweries alone in Denver, and over 150 in the metro area! Wow! I'm a sea otter. I'm used to being at sea level. And earlier today, I found out the hard way what happens when you try to drink beer while climbing a mountain. Wow! Look at this amazing view. And now to celebrate with a tiny sip of a light beer. With all this amazing beer available, the official state drink must be insane! And the Snowball, vodka, lime juice, and Fresca. Excuse me for a moment. No way! No way! What boozy white suburban mom came up with that crap? While the altitude might not be so much fun most of the time, there is one thing that's actually really cool. Projectile objects fly farther! If you go to an Avalanche hockey game, they can actually skate faster. If you go to a Broncos football game, you can see them kick field goals from farther away. If you go to a Rockies baseball game, you'll see more home runs. Not to mention, When stupid politicians come to visit Denver, I can huck a brick at their car from a further distance. Now, Colorado may be landlocked, but they still have plenty of great seafood. You can get all of the trout, yellow perch, and Rocky Mountain oysters that you want. That last one in particular has me very excited. It might not be clams, but I sure love my shellfish and... What the f***? Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Let's all go to the bars, have some beers, and put some balls in our mouths. You know, Denver, with your obsession with balls and beer, you might as well just make a Rocky Mountain oyster-flavored beer. No, I can't even. I can't even, Denver! Denver, you are one crazy city. Now do something sane for once and vote for a Seattle for president. Here are 5 ways I will represent you when I am in the White House. Number 1, federally legalized cannabis! Yes, it's true. We will make it legal for all 50 states. It is so stupid that you smoke a flower bud here, and it is perfectly fine, but you go 90 minutes north to Wyoming, and then it's a misdemeanor, and then it's on your record. I mean, come on, people. The majority of people in both parties want it legalized. Nah. Well, luckily, the outer party is not Republican or Democrat. We are the outer party, and we do what we want. I mean, when I'm in the White House, I'm going to be doing it all the time. I mean, can you imagine me, like... You know, I weigh 70 pounds, and I eat 35 pounds of clams a day. Does that make me 50% clam? And would I weigh less in this light altitude? Wow. Number 2. Everything at Denver International Airport will be declassified. The truth is out there, folks. I will specifically hire agents Mulder and Scully from the X-Files to do a full investigation. What sick secrets does this airport have? Are there human sacrifices to keep the flying spaghetti monster from destroying the city after the old spaghetti factory closed down last year? Is there a cult of Boulder fitness psychopaths wearing bike spandex, keeping tourists prisoner, and forcing them to eat granola bars? All of these will be revealed. Number 3. A vote will be held for a new state capital of Colorado. The snowball is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And with a state of giant mountains and blue animals, it shouldn't be represented by something that a depressed housewife would get wasted on. I have an idea for a new state capital. Pour yourself a pint of Odell 90 shilling, throw in a shot of Stranahan's whiskey, and garnish it with a Rocky Mountain oyster. I'll call it the Rocky Mountain Cluster. I'm always willing to listen to my viewers, so if you have an idea for a new state cocktail of Colorado, please leave your comments in the section below. Number 4. A giant blue otter will be built in downtown Denver. How come bears and broncos both get giant statues, yet otters get the shaft? There may not be any sea otters in Colorado, but the western slope has plenty of river otters. This otter is going to represent Denver perfectly. It won't be some creepypasta thing like the frickin' Lucifer or whatever it is. It's gonna be one cool dude. He's gonna have a craft beer in one hand, some snowboard goggles, and he will be an animatronic that sings Rocky Mountain Road once an hour. Number 5. Transplants will need to pass a stupidity test. There are way too many people moving into Colorado. Not just that, but they're bringing other problems with them. All you East Coasters out there need to chill out, okay? It's the Wild West. It's a little more laid back. And you people from Texas, not everything is better in Texas! Not everything is better in Texas! Shut up about Texas! And don't get me started on driving like a lunatic on icy mountain roads! I'm the California Tour Bro. I drive 100 miles an hour! And for the love of God, stop skiing in jeans! Man, some of you people are really stupid! Humans are trash, and half of them are flocking to Colorado! Stop it! Leave the poor state alone! I'm gonna go drink at altitude. Well, thanks for having me, Denver. It's been a real blast up there. Don't forget to like and subscribe and vote for me all over 2024. Yay! You can go and have fun with your land of giant blue animals and everything. And, yep, I'll see you on the campaign trail. Yeah.